Chosen one, listen carefully, this message you about to hear. The moment has come when God is sending you a warning. A relationship that seems harmless, even tempting, carries a hidden danger. You feel it in your soul. A quiet unease gnaws at the edges of your mind. You sense the subtle pull of energy that isn't aligned with your path. God is speaking, but are you listening? You are not like everyone else. From the day you were born, your soul was marked for a purpose, a mission that goes beyond the ordinary. To be a chosen one is both a gift and a burden. You carry the light that others cannot see. You feel deeply, think differently, and see the world with an unfiltered clarity. This awakening separates you from the masses. It isolates you, but it also guides you. Not everyone will understand you. Society whispers lies to keep you small. Friends may become shadows of doubt. Love can feel like a trap if it is not aligned with your divine journey. The chosen one does not attract ordinary connections. Your relationships are mirrors of your spiritual state. Some are blessings, others are lessons wrapped in danger. God warns you to discern carefully. Signs appear in the smallest moments. A pause in conversation that feels heavy, a subtle change in energy when you enter a room, a dissonance that whispers, "This is not right." The chosen one learns to trust intuition above all else. You do not need validation from the world. Your soul recognizes truth, even when the heart wants to believe otherwise. There will be those who seem loving but carry shadows, people who drain your energy, mask intentions, or blind you to your higher purpose. The universe sends signals, repeated signs, dreams, feelings of warning. God's message is clear. Not every connection is meant to stay. Some must end before they can begin. Ignoring these warnings can cost your peace, your clarity, and your spiritual growth. Being a chosen one means seeing the invisible threads. You sense patterns others overlook. You know when love is pure and when it is toxic. The awakened soul cannot settle for mediocrity. Relationships that harm you are tests, challenges to push you closer to your truth. They are mirrors showing you what must be released. You must choose yourself above all else. The world tempts with comfort, distraction, and false intimacy. It lures the chosen one with flattering words, but God whispers caution. Every warning is a shield. Every uneasy feeling is a beacon guiding you away from harm. Your energy is sacred. It cannot be spent on what dims your light. You must protect your heart as you would protect a treasure. Trust your inner voice. The chosen one hears whispers others cannot. Dreams, visions, moments of clarity, they are not coincidences. They are divine instructions. Pay attention. If a connection feels off, it is. If someone's presence shakes your inner peace, God is speaking. Your discernment is your armor. Listen before your heart suffers. Not all departures are endings. Some are divine redirections. Relationships that threaten your spiritual growth must be released. The universe does not punish, it protects. God clears the path for you to rise. Let go of what dims your spirit. Make space for those who elevate you. True love aligns with your awakening. It never pulls you away from your mission. The chosen one faces trials in love just as in life. But each warning, each uncomfortable truth, is an invitation to awaken further, to grow stronger, wiser, more resilient. Every heartbreak avoided is a victory. Every toxic bond left behind is a step closer to your divine purpose. Your journey is sacred, and your protection is divinely orchestrated. Your awakening will attract the right souls, those who resonate with your energy, uplift your spirit, and honor your path. God is always present, guiding you to connections that strengthen your purpose. When you align with this divine flow, love becomes a source of power, not pain. It amplifies your light rather than dimming it. You are the chosen one. Your path is illuminated by wisdom few can comprehend. Each warning is a blessing. Every unease is a compass pointing toward safety. God speaks in silence, in signs, in the subtle tremors of your heart. Pay attention. Trust the process. Walk boldly, knowing you are protected. The people you encounter are reflections of your soul. Some mirror growth, others mirror lessons. Toxic relationships are not punishments, they are catalysts. They awaken your awareness, sharpen your discernment, and guide you toward alignment. To ignore them is to risk stagnation. To heed them is to honor your higher calling. Love is a sacred energy, not a chain. The chosen one understands this. Relationships should elevate, not drain. They should inspire courage, peace, and expansion. When you feel unease, remember, God is not silent. He sends warnings to keep your soul unbroken. Your intuition is sacred, honor it. Every challenge is a test of alignment. The universe presents crossroads, asking, will you choose the path that nurtures your spirit or the one that dims your light? The chosen one must answer with courage, clarity, and unwavering faith. Discomfort is not punishment, it is protection. Your heart is a sanctuary, guard it fiercely. God will not allow you to be led astray without warning. Pay attention to the signs, listen to the whispers, and trust your instincts. This is how the chosen one survives and thrives. Those who try to manipulate, deceive, or drain you are not part of your divine plan. Let them go. Your awakening is a gift that cannot be diluted. Relationships that harm you threaten the purity of your purpose. God's warning is not a threat, it is guidance. Protect your energy. Protect your mission. Align only with what resonates with your highest self. Your soul knows the way, follow it fearlessly. The world will try to tempt you with familiar comforts, old patterns, old desires, old attachments, but the chosen one must rise above. The heart must remain vigilant. The soul must remain pure. Divine protection surrounds you, but awareness keeps you safe. Every warning is a light in the darkness. Your intuition is your superpower. It will guide you through shadows disguised as love. Listen to it, respect it, act on it. God equips you with insight, courage, and clarity. When a relationship threatens your light, it is not love, it is a distraction. Move away and walk into what elevates your spirit. Not all pain is visible. Some battles are fought in silence, in choices unseen by others. The chosen one navigates a world that does not always understand. But every challenge avoided, every toxic bond escaped, is a step toward freedom. God's warnings are shields against unnecessary suffering. He will never leave you defenseless. Your soul knows the truth. Every hesitation, every uneasy feeling, every subtle red flag is a divine signal. Heed it, protect yourself, guard your heart. Walk the path illuminated by faith, intuition, and wisdom. The chosen one does not stumble blindly, he walks with awareness. Those who threaten your energy are lessons, not life sentences. Their presence is temporary, their impact limited by your discernment. God sends warnings to empower you, not frighten you. Embrace them, trust them. Let them guide you toward what serves your highest good. Your awakening demands courage. It requires vigilance, faith, and unwavering self-respect. To ignore warnings is to risk delay, distraction, and suffering. To heed them is to honor your destiny, your purpose, and your sacred journey. The chosen one must always choose alignment over attachment. Divine protection is constant. God is with you in every heartbeat, in every whisper of intuition, in every sign that something is not right. Relationships that could harm you are part of life's tests, but they are also invitations to rise. Your heart, your soul, and your mission are precious. Guard them. Respect them. Love yourself fiercely. Rise, chosen one. Walk with eyes wide open, heart guarded, and spirit awake. God warns, but he also guides, protects, and empowers. Every warning you heed strengthens your path. Every toxic connection avoided accelerates your growth. You are meant for more than distraction, more than harm, more than compromise. Your journey is sacred. Your awakening is unstoppable. The relationships you cultivate now must honor your purpose, uplift your spirit, and resonate with your divine light. God is warning you because he loves you. He is preparing you. He is guiding you to the people, paths, and experiences that align with your destiny. Remember, chosen one, the power lies in awareness. The strength lies in discernment. The light lies in faith. Protect your heart. Honor your awakening. Listen to every whisper, heed every warning, and walk boldly toward the destiny you were created for. You are not alone. You are chosen. You are guided. If this message spoke to your soul, take action. Like this video, share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to Return to Awakening. Your journey is sacred, and your awakening matters. Every step you take toward awareness strengthens your light and brings you closer to your divine purpose. The path of the chosen one is rarely easy. People will test your patience, challenge your boundaries, and try to dim your light. Some of these tests come in the form of relationships that seem harmless but carry hidden weight. God's warning is not just about danger, it is about alignment. It is about ensuring that every connection you allow into your life fuels your purpose instead of draining it. You will feel a tension in your chest, a pull between desire and intuition. That tension is your soul speaking. Do not ignore it. The chosen one knows that peace of heart is sacred. When a relationship threatens that peace, it is a sign, a divine alert. God does not want you to settle for less than what elevates your spirit. He wants you to rise, even if it means walking alone for a time. The chosen one's heart is a sanctuary. Every emotion, every attachment, every bond is a reflection of your spiritual vibration. Those who cannot honor that vibration are not meant to stay. God's warnings are gentle, persistent, and loving. He whispers in your moments of doubt, nudges you through discomfort, and illuminates the hidden dangers before they manifest. Listen. Sometimes the lessons are painful. Letting go of someone you thought was meant to be in your life can feel like loss. But chosen one, loss is an illusion when it protects your spirit. Divine timing is precise. People, situations, and opportunities enter your life to serve your growth. When a relationship is misaligned, God intervenes, not to punish, but to preserve your sacred journey. You may notice recurring patterns, people who drain you, situations that repeat themselves, emotions that feel heavy. These are not coincidences. They are God's way of guiding you toward discernment. The awakened soul recognizes these signs, even when the mind wants to justify or rationalize. To be chosen is to see beyond appearances and embrace the deeper truth, no matter how uncomfortable. Do not fear solitude. The chosen one often walks alone, not because of rejection but because of alignment. Being alone allows your energy to strengthen, your intuition to sharpen, and your path to become clear. God uses these moments to prepare you for the connections that truly honor your soul. The right people will come when your vibration is ready, not before. Every warning from God is a step closer to clarity. Every uneasy feeling, every subtle red flag, is a divine compass guiding you. Relationships are mirrors, reflecting your inner state. Those that threaten your growth are mirrors showing what must be released. The chosen one must release fear, attachment, and ego to move forward on the path of awakening. Pay attention to your energy. Notice how people make you feel, not just how they look or what they say. The chosen one senses alignment intuitively. Harmony resonates in your body, peace fills your heart, and joy flows naturally. Discord, on the other hand, is a signal that God is warning you to step back, reevaluate, and protect your sacred light. Not everyone is meant to walk with you. Some souls enter your life briefly to teach, to test, or to reflect what you must learn. These connections may feel intense, magnetic, or unavoidable. Yet the awakened soul knows the difference between temporary lessons and permanent unions. God warns you so that your heart remains intact, ready for what is truly meant for you. The chosen one learns to trust timing, divine orchestration, and spiritual guidance over fleeting emotions. Love that is aligned with your purpose feels effortless, uplifting, and sacred. Love that harms, manipulates, or distracts is a warning. God communicates through your intuition, through dreams, and through repeated signs. Recognize them, honor them, and act upon them. The chosen one must honor boundaries, both their own and others. Toxic relationships often blur these lines, testing your resolve. God warns you because your heart is sacred. Energy that disrespects your boundaries is energy that must be released. Every act of self-protection is an act of divine obedience, a commitment to your higher purpose. You may feel guilt when walking away, as if letting go is a betrayal. Chosen one, this is a test of clarity, not morality. God is teaching you to distinguish between attachment and alignment. True love uplifts. It does not bind you in fear, doubt, or compromise. To honor your awakening is to choose what preserves your light above all else. Awakening is not only about awareness, it is about courage. Facing the truth of a harmful relationship requires bravery. The heart resists loss, the mind rationalizes danger, yet the soul perceives the subtle signals. God whispers, nudges, and sometimes pushes, all so that your divine purpose remains unharmed. Follow that guidance without hesitation. The energy you invest shapes your destiny. Every connection carries weight in the spiritual realm. Relationships that harm you drain not only your emotions but your spiritual energy. The chosen one learns to conserve energy, to invest only in those who elevate, inspire, and reflect divine alignment. God warns to protect your light because your soul is a beacon for the world. Do not underestimate subtle signs. A repeated thought, a dream, or an instinctive pause, these are divine messages. They arrive precisely when you need them. The chosen one recognizes that these signals are not coincidences. They are God's whispers, guiding you away from what could harm your spiritual growth. He speaks in ways the awakened soul can understand. Love is a mirror of your inner world. Those who harm your energy reflect unresolved shadows, hidden toxicity, or misalignment. God's warning is a tool to help you recognize these reflections before they cause harm. The awakened heart sees clearly, the intuitive mind perceives patterns, and the spiritually aligned soul chooses wisely. Trust the process, even when it feels lonely. Walking away from harm is not rejection, it is protection. God prepares the chosen one for relationships that honor the soul's calling. He positions people, situations, and opportunities to match your highest vibration. Misaligned relationships are simply divinely orchestrated lessons in disguise. You will encounter charm, flattery, and familiarity that tests your discernment. The chosen one learns to look beyond surface attraction. Energy, intention, and alignment are more important than words or appearances. God warns you to stay awake, to remain vigilant, and to let the soul guide the heart. Peace of mind is the true indicator of a relationship's value. Every boundary you uphold strengthens your awakening. Every act of self-respect amplifies your spiritual resonance. God's warning is a reminder. The chosen one is a vessel of light. Protect it. Nurture it. Do not allow distractions, toxic attachments, or misaligned energy to diminish it. Your soul's mission depends on your vigilance. Not all separation is rejection. Some departures are blessings in disguise. People who could harm your energy are often removed quietly, gently, and with divine precision. The chosen one must understand that letting go is sometimes the greatest act of faith. Trust God's timing, His wisdom, and His protection as you navigate these challenges. Your soul's clarity will attract the right connections. Those who resonate with your light will enter effortlessly. They will align with your purpose, inspire your growth, and elevate your spirit. God's warning about harmful relationships ensures you remain receptive only to what serves your highest good. Patience and discernment are key. Do not be afraid of solitude. It is your sanctuary. The chosen one thrives when energy is conserved, when intuition is trusted, and when alignment guides every step. God uses these periods of isolation to prepare you for love and connections that truly honor your divine path. Temporary solitude safeguards eternal clarity. Every unease is a guide. Every discomfort is a signal. Every warning from God is a protective shield. The chosen one must learn to honor these messages. To ignore them is to invite unnecessary suffering. To heed them is to embrace empowerment, self-respect, and spiritual elevation. Your soul knows the truth. Trust it fully. The chosen one often faces temptation disguised as love. Words can charm, smiles can deceive, and familiarity can blind the heart. Yet the awakened soul sees through the illusion. God warns you not to shield you from heartbreak, but to illuminate the truth before it reaches your door. Pay attention to the energy behind the words, not just the words themselves. There will be moments when doubt creeps in. You may question your intuition, wonder if your fears are imagined, or feel guilt for holding firm. Chosen one, this is precisely when divine guidance must be trusted. God's whispers grow quiet when ignored, and the heart suffers when intuition is silenced. Faith in your discernment is the shield that protects your soul. Some connections may feel magnetic, almost destined, yet they carry hidden shadows. The chosen one knows that attraction alone is not proof of alignment. Energy compatibility, spiritual resonance, and divine timing define the true path. God warns you to see beyond the surface, to protect your purpose, and to honor the sacred mission embedded within your soul. Your peace is non-negotiable. Any relationship that disturbs your inner calm is misaligned. The chosen one learns to honor this truth without apology. To keep peace, clarity, and spiritual strength intact is not selfish. It is divine obedience. God's warning is a sacred reminder. Do not trade your light for temporary comfort or false intimacy. The universe conspires to keep the chosen one safe. Synchronicities, signs, and repeated patterns are divine nudges guiding your choices. If a person or situation repeatedly triggers unease, take note. God's protective voice echoes in these signals. Ignoring them risks pain, but listening ensures alignment. The awakened heart thrives on clarity, not confusion. You may feel a pull toward someone who seems right, yet your soul whispers caution. Chosen one, that inner voice is God speaking directly to your spirit. It is a warning, not a doubt. Heeding it is an act of love toward yourself. Misaligned relationships sap energy, cloud judgment, and distract from your higher purpose. Align with what elevates, not what entangles. Every lesson in relationships is an opportunity for growth. Pain, discomfort, or misalignment teaches discernment. The chosen one understands that not all who enter your life are meant to stay. Some arrive to teach, some to challenge, and some to redirect. God warns you to protect your energy so that only the connections meant to nourish your soul remain. Trust that endings are not failures. Releasing someone who could harm your spirit is an act of courage, wisdom, and divine alignment. Chosen one, know that God orchestrates these departures to prepare your heart for the relationships that truly reflect your light. Every ending clears space for what is meant to elevate you. The awakened soul recognizes the difference between fear and foresight. Anxiety may try to convince you to cling, but intuition guides you to release. God equips the chosen one with clarity that surpasses logic. You will feel it in your body, your mind, and your spirit. When love threatens your alignment, it is no longer love. It is a lesson. Boundaries are sacred. Saying no to harm is saying yes to God. Protecting your energy is not rejection. It is preservation. The chosen one's light cannot thrive if it is constantly compromised by misaligned connections. Every warning, every uneasy feeling, every whisper from the soul is a divine tool to safeguard your spiritual journey. Your journey is unique. Not all paths are meant to converge. Those who attempt to manipulate, control, or drain your energy are not part of your divine plan. God's warnings guide you to release what harms and embrace what heals. The chosen one walks a path of clarity, purpose, and unwavering devotion to spiritual truth. Even when the heart desires connection, the soul demands alignment. The awakened chosen one honors this sacred balance. Misaligned love dims the light, slows spiritual progress, and creates unnecessary struggle. God's protective voice is always present, urging you to act before the heart suffers and the soul becomes entangled. The right relationships will resonate effortlessly. They will lift your spirit, expand your consciousness, and align with your higher purpose. God's warnings are not punishments, they are shields. They prepare you to recognize true alignment when it arrives. Chosen one, be patient. The universe moves in divine timing. Every warning from God carries weight. The chosen one must listen closely, even when it challenges the heart. Energy that unsettles you is not random, it is a signal. A relationship that harms your spirit will try to disguise itself as comfort, familiarity, or love. God reveals the truth through subtle signs, urging you to act before the heart is bound. You may feel torn between desire and discernment. This tension is a test of alignment. The awakened soul recognizes that the heart cannot be the sole guide. Intuition, divine wisdom, and spiritual resonance must lead. Chosen one, God warns you not to abandon your sacred path for fleeting pleasure or emotional convenience. Some connections appear to fulfill longing but ultimately drain life force. They mask control, dependency, or misalignment under layers of charm. The chosen one sees beyond the surface. God provides these warnings to protect not just your emotions, but your spiritual energy. Every alert, every uneasy feeling is a shield for your soul. Pay attention to repeated patterns. When someone or something triggers discomfort multiple times, it is a divine alarm. God communicates persistently to ensure the chosen one does not ignore the signs. Your inner clarity is a compass, trust it. Align with what uplifts and release what obstructs. Not every goodbye is tragic. Some separations are blessings in disguise. The chosen one must release what dims the light to receive what amplifies it. God's guidance ensures your path remains pure. Letting go is not weakness. It is courage, wisdom, and obedience to your higher purpose. The awakened heart knows that love is sacred, not a trap. Relationships should resonate with your soul, not cloud your judgment or compromise your mission. God warns you to honor your energy. He protects the chosen one from attachments that would compromise the light you were born to carry. Every moment of doubt is an invitation to listen more closely. Intuition, subtle feelings, repeated signs, all are divine whispers. The chosen one does not need external validation. Your soul recognizes truth before the mind does. God warns to protect the heart and preserve the spiritual mission entrusted to you. Some people feel magnetic but carry hidden darkness. Their charm conceals manipulation, misalignment, or toxicity. The chosen one must look beyond appearance, words, and fleeting emotions. Alignment is felt, not explained. God warns to ensure your energy remains intact, your purpose remains clear, and your spirit remains unbroken. The chosen one must embrace solitude when necessary. Solitude is not emptiness, it is sacred space. It allows reflection, strengthens intuition, and restores energy. God often calls the chosen one to periods of isolation to avoid harmful attachments, ensuring that only aligned relationships enter the life of the awakened. Every challenge in love is a lesson in discernment. Pain, disappointment, or warning signs teach the soul to recognize true alignment. The chosen one's heart must learn to differentiate between temporary desire and eternal resonance. God's guidance is a beacon in this discernment, illuminating the path to clarity, peace, and spiritual growth. Trust your body, mind, and heart. They are instruments of divine awareness. Physical discomfort, repeated thoughts, and subtle unease are often God's warnings. The chosen one interprets these signals as divine protection, choosing wisely and acting with courage. Alignment requires vigilance, awareness, and unwavering faith in guidance beyond the visible. Not every person who enters your life is meant to stay. Some appear to teach, others to challenge, and some to test your spiritual boundaries. God's warnings help the chosen one recognize what nourishes and what drains. Every step taken with awareness protects the heart and strengthens the mission entrusted to the soul. Your heart is sacred, chosen one. Every warning from God is a shield to protect your soul. Toxic connections, misaligned love, and energy that drains you are not accidents. They are divine tests. The awakened soul sees clearly, feels deeply, and acts decisively. Do not ignore these signs. Protect your energy, honor your spirit, and walk your path with unwavering faith. Every relationship you allow into your life shapes your spiritual journey. Misaligned connections will slow your growth, cloud your clarity, and dim your light. The chosen one understands that love is not compromise, it is alignment. God warns to guide you away from harm and toward the people, experiences, and energies that elevate your soul. Do not fear letting go. Releasing what harms you is not loss, it is liberation. The chosen one walks with discernment, courage, and divine guidance. Each warning is an invitation to rise higher, love smarter, and protect the sacred mission within your heart. Trust the process, trust your intuition, and trust God's perfect timing. Your awakening is unstoppable. Your light cannot be dimmed by those who are misaligned. God surrounds you with guidance, protection, and divine clarity. The relationships that remain in your life will honor your purpose, inspire your growth, and elevate your spirit. The universe conspires for the chosen one who listens, acts, and protects their energy. Rise, chosen one. Walk boldly, shielded by divine wisdom. Every warning is a step closer to clarity. Every act of discernment strengthens your path, and every choice to release harm elevates your soul. God speaks, your intuition responds, and your spirit grows stronger with each aligned decision. Protect your energy fiercely. Honor your awakening fully. Embrace the guidance sent from above. Do not settle for what dims your light. Step away from what harms you and step into the life, the love, and the connections that reflect your true purpose. If this message resonates with your soul, do not wait. Like this video to affirm your commitment to your awakening. Comment below and share your experiences. Let your voice join the awakened community. Subscribe to return to awakening now and continue walking boldly on the path that honors your light, your purpose, and your divine destiny. Your soul's journey deserves nothing less.